All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? It is your boy Darren Green, and we are back with another one of these, whether you like it or not, lives. Okay, we're talking about Summer House Marthas Vineyard, girl, season 2, episode 7, girl, flamingos on the buffs. I don't even know what does that's how it don't even make any sense, child. But anyway, we're gonna get into this episode. I'm here with Busy Blue, Simply Sakina, and El Teddy 27 official. What is going on, y'all? How y'all be doing those things?
Hey.
You got to be in an elite group of Apple products holders. If you don't have an Apple product, then just hold on, sit tight, and continue to send those grainy ass videos to people.
Hold on, I got a whole.
First of all, I don't have grainy videos. Second of all, I don't need that shit coming up all over my face.
Which one is talking? Is that the grainy?
Oh,
which one was that, Sakina?
If you take that white stuff out your eyeballs, you can see me clearly.
Which one is that? Not the white stuff out of my eyeballs. What is that about? The people said no. The show.
You tell me.
The girls wasn't feeling it. The girls wasn't.
Look, I be trying because mine come on periodically. Like I do have the update. But it come on when it wants to now.
The update. My thing is, ain't nobody even told me about no update. And I got an iMac. Okay, I got the most latest one. Okay, what's going on?
There's the newest update. I think right now, what system am I operating off of right now? I think right now I am operating off of the Simona.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. I'm like,
sorry, Sonoma.
I didn't know they give them names. I thought they gave them 0.8 upgrade 8.
Well, each one has a name, and then each part of each update to that has a different number.
I thought it was just iOS.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, girl, hold on.
I mean, some of us want to come out of second grade with all of the little second grade confetti and glitter and stuff. Can we talk about the
like a hating ass bitch? You really seriously do. And I hate, and I love you down, Teddy. I love you down. But it's
next time I'm up there.
Next time I'm up there, the door. As soon as you walk in the door, it's giving. That's cousin Faith. It's really.
Don't worry, because me and really be gonna have a whole pull up next time I come up there.
I do need to know where you live so we can. You live in. I just learned where you live, I guess.
But I'll be up there all the time. I'll be up there real soon.
Darren Green, so are you walking on your Mac right now?
Yeah.
Go to the Apple and see what. And click on the Apple really quickly and about this Mac, and that little square pops up, and see what it say.
You know what? I have not updated this computer since I got it, child. Now that you mentioned it, child, because I thought they automatically do it. But anyway. Let's get into the show.
You faking, you phony.
How am I faking phony?
I don't know. I just wanted to say it.
I don't know.
Anyway, what y'all thought about this episode? Okay, let's
put it in the comments. Rated 1 through 10. This is your job. I know the people hate when I do that. Let me shut. I'm gonna go on mute.
Me too, because the people say I talk too much and I'm too overbearing.
Oh my god, girl! They always gonna say it.
I'm gonna just say, God, you tell out everybody to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody mute her.
Because it's Darren's show. So because it's Darren's show, he in charge.
Okay. One at a time.
Me and Darren have collabed many times. So
they was talking about Snippy's app. They were talking about who bottom for whom. It was a really good. Y'all need to go back and watch that video.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Busy.
If y'all have not watched that video and their collabs, please go back to the videos that they have done together. Now, Darren, I'm gonna have to give you a little bit. It would be cute if you would at least said that you were doing it with him or put his face on the thing. Because I was like, I had skipped off by mistake, and I was like, damn, which video was I just watching?
Wait, which episode you talk about? You talk about the one where it was just a voice?
The Sniffies, yeah. No, y'all were there. I was looking at both of y'all.
Okay, so what were you saying? What are you saying then?
I was saying in the thumbnail. I couldn't remember which one. I was like, let me just go to the video.
Yeah.
But he wasn't there, so I was like, I don't know which video I was just watching.
Right. So it's like the second to last, because I came up with an episode today.
Okay.
Go ahead, check that out.
Because I was just going through all of your content. I was like, know a little bit more about the girl. So I started going through all your content.
Okay, thank you.
I like you like that.
So yeah, I mean, okay, we seen some 9s. 1 9, 2 7s, 8. I thought the episode, girl, what y'all thought?
It was a good one. I'm gonna give it a 7.
I'll give it about an 8.
Oh God,
giving it a 5.
I'm gonna give it a 7.36 because
what?
I give it a 6.
I gave it a 5. I mean, it had its moments, but like we kind of slowed down.
The people was feeling this episode for the most part.
It is.
I like
it really are. I'm looking at
it went up in my estimation with the Divine 9 stuff. That's when it went up to a 6. I was at a hard 5.
I like it.
Not because you gave it an extra point because that little part.
Cause that little one thing.
That little one thing. They ate that little one thing, so then he was like, "I got rid of the score run because they ate that."
No,
little
it definitely gave 5. I mean, it was it got to the points where it needed to get to, but you know me, I love drama, child. I'm a messy bitch that love drama.
Well,
that's what I
drama.
like the episode. I think that it was a lot that was resolved. A lot of people who were conversing about each other. To be honest, it feels like the summer show as much as before when I was thinking who should be sitting by Andy. And before I said it should be Bria I think I said in our group chat, it should be like Bria and Summer. I think Summer needs to every episode we talking about Summer in some way, shape, or form, whether she's doing something, she's a part of something where all of her story is coming to a head. Like it's the summer. This is the summer show.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that.
Even though even though she be pissing me off, I'll give it to her. This is becoming her show. But
she's the center of everything.
I don't like her being this. She's not likable to me. She's just not. I don't like her. At this point, I hate her voice. I hate her hair. I hate her outfits. I hate everything about her. Get off my television screen forever. Go away. Go with God, please. I just don't like her.
Okay,
Can y'all hear me? Because I'm in the kitchen.
Girl, you sound like you are in a tunnel.
We can hear you.
I'm in the kitchen. I'm getting my piece out the oven. But anyway, I will say though, this episode, this is the one, because I know some people felt like they were on Summer's side last episode. I'm more so softening up to her more so this episode.
I mean, I would say she is kind of like, I think now that we didn't see her drunk, so I'm like, okay, she good now. She's reflecting on what happened this episode, and she's like doing her rounds, saying, "Oh my goodness, I'm sorry," but still, like, where did that come from?
I just don't like people like that. You go out here and do all of this fuck shit, and then you want to backpedal and pussy pop and apologize the next morning. Stand on it, stand in it. I don't want no apologies.
That's growth for you to understand. Like, okay, you know what? Maybe I took it a little too far, and maybe she needs to understand that alcohol is her vice, but it doesn't necessarily help her make better decisions. Maybe she's trying to drink away everything that she's dealing with, and sometimes it makes her more free, and sometimes it makes her toxic and angry. And I think this episode, I guess, going with Darren said, it kind of showcased her in a different. I don't think Summer changed. She just wasn't as rah as she would have been had she been drinking.
Right, and she made the sound decision to not drink.
Yeah, this was like an episode of reflection for her.
Yeah,
which was interesting to watch. I mean, how long is she gonna be acting like this? That's just my thing. But you know, we cool. We good with growth.
I felt like it taught me what it would be like without her there, and I just didn't care that she wasn't there. So I was happy that she wasn't there. Go away.
Please, every cut to somebody talk about Summer. Cut to somebody talk about Summer. Cut to another group talk about Summer. Cut to somebody talking about Summer. Everybody was talking about Summer. Whether or not she was there, her name was in everybody's mouth.
I mean, but that's a reflection of her crazy ass action.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be the same without her being there.
The people are surviving Summer this summer.
And I love to see.
Right.
They are surviving.
Tammy Talk said that Summer needs to go home. They give her more grace than anyone else, and she takes advantage of that. But we need to send Jordan.
It's just a light skinned Bria.
She's the light skinned Bria. We don't need to send Jordan home. Jordan is doing her.
Jordan is not. I'm not gonna be. Y'all know Jordan be working my nerves, but I'm going to say she had that one little lash out. and that's it.
So then, what is she bringing?
But I mean, yeah, she definitely fades into the background. I will give that.
She comes to the table empty-handed for every cookout, every Sunday dinner. She coming empty-handed.
Did anybody else notice that somebody else was hit this season and nobody's saying anything? There's no big outcry. There's no oh my God, you assaulted me. Oh my God.
Noel.
Wasn't she the same one who hit the girl Bria last season? But then also it's a light skinned on light.
No, it was Summer. Noel wasn't there last season, and Summer only came
from Bria last season, right?
No. Summer was only there part of the season last season. Last season it was Mariah and Bria.
And then Summer hit her to push to Bria.
Summer pushed
Bria
to the ground.
No, Summer didn't. It was Mariah, right? Not Mariah, but yeah, Mariah.
Summer pushed Bria to the ground on the season.
I don't even remember that. I really don't.
I don't know. I don't remember that.
Wait.
She sent Bria down to the ground. That's why people keep saying, "Girl," but you here with Summer, like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
right.
They had a different relationship.
They didn't. Summer came in as Jasmine's friend.
Oh,
she pushed her down to the ground, but this one was light skin on light skin action, so they didn't want to. So they didn't want to get involved.
We can start getting into the timeline because Summer was talking to Noel about what had happened. I guess Summer had apologized or whatever, and I mean, she really knocked. I'm not gonna say knocked her out, but like she really pushed Noel to the side. I'm just like, that was like, girl, that's one of those pushes that you got to like have a meeting to decide if she's staying in the house. Type of
apparently not.
Okay,
because girl,
I will say so. We talk about that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I liked this episode. I mean, this part of the episode only because I just love Noel. Keep her and protect her at all costs.
Yeah.
She really is like, friend, what is going on with you? Like that's probably why there was no problem with the push. Because it's like, girl, now you are acting out. Like what's going? And when you have a strong friendship and bond with someone like that, like something like a push and a cuss out, you acting like that. Sometimes you're like, this not you, mama. Like, what's going on? Let's sit down. What are you doing?
What I'm getting from this is the proverbial putting 20 on 10 when you call people your friends. That's just somebody who didn't she meet him like she was dating the sister. She met Summer through somebody else because Noel was somebody's roommate, and that's how Summer met Noel
with the dude that Summer was talking to.
Right. So and what I get is that's the extent of their relationship. They're not really friends. I don't really feel like they do all of that, like that, because it's a whole lot of surprises with Summer. And I feel like Summer is who she is. She ain't being pretentious. She's just being her regular ain't shit ass self. And I feel like if y'all were truly friends, like you try to make her out to be your real friend, we friend, you would already know, and you wouldn't be this surprised.
Girl.
I mean, I feel like in this conversation that they had, I like the fact that Noel could recognize that there was something deeper going on with Summer, but also that she gave validation to her feelings. Like, yeah, I understand you going through what you're going through, but baby, I feel how I feel. And because of that, I'm going to have to take a break from you. I appreciate that she can do both. It was needed.
Period. Well, yeah, I mean,
part.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm answering something, but that part.
Just like someone in the comments said, girl, Noel better than me, girl, because I would have definitely drugged her ass down the steps. She pushed me like that. I'm like, girl, you ain't putting your hands on me. But you know what? I feel like, I don't know. Noel does have that vibe. Like she's, I wouldn't say nurturing, but definitely like mediator vibes almost sometimes. Yeah.
She got a lot of more patience than a lot of us folks.
Yeah.
But I fear that there is, maybe not this season, but there'll become a time where she does get, to that point, and it's not going to be no stopping her. Like I can see her when she gets to that level. Just go ahead and get ready to give her pink slip now, because mama's gonna go take it all the way there.
Not pink slip, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk about our favorite person, Amir.
Oh, wow.
You get a clip of him talking to his girlfriend or whatever, talking about last night, and and she was like, "Oh my goodness, it's not like I don't feel them. It's just like I wasn't feeling the vibe." Do we have any words?
Amir putting on one. He putting on for his girlfriend. You've been on this show for 2 years at this point. The girl's been twerking, shaking ass, and doing everything else that was doing that Freaknik on these other these other episodes. But you get your girlfriend involved, and I was like, yeah, it's just I told Shanice that this was just too much for me. What? Go home then. You and your girlfriend can go home if it's too much for you. If this too much blackness, take your ass home.
Hello, she was definitely killing the vibe, and I almost this episode I really almost got used to her ass, but it was really when that girl that looked like Jordan walked by and he was like, "Is that Jordan?" And you got mad about that. Like,
let's not even skip ahead. Natalie, you a lying ass, racist ass bitch, hating ass bitch. You are. And that's just who you are. And I do not think you like that black man. Even y'all kisses be looking fake. He on you, playing on you, doing all of this stuff on you, and here you go sitting here talking around. Baby, I just couldn't do
not
that.
The vibe, girl.
And it's not like I'm just not saying it's not them. Like it's just like the atmosphere. Then, bitch, why you come? You could have stayed your raggedy ass at home and made $1 million in a month like you normally do. You don't need to be coming over here talking to us about a motherfucking thing. Just say it's the atmosphere. It's all of this, girl. You know where you was coming when you signed that non-disclosure agreement to get on the show and to sell off your likeness.
Not Natalie, a whole Klanswoman child.
You knew what you was getting into. Now all of a sudden, it was just how do you know what it was? Because your ass was upstairs.
Okay, you kept leaving. You kept moving.
You don't know what it is.
And you worried about
doing that downstairs. I didn't want to.
Right.
It was you don't know what it was because you wasn't downstairs. Your ass was upstairs. You don't even know what it was. Now you see here, it was just all of that in the atmosphere and what's going on. Bet you don't know motherfucking thing. You was putting on mascara and hiding from Jordan whenever she walked past. Don't say no shit to us about what
that's
it was.
One thing too. What you got against Jordan? Like I get everybody here got they grievances with Jordan or whatever.
Because Amir used to like her
over her and jerking off at night to her.
Right. Okay. Sure. But what that got to do with Jordan though? Because at the end of the day, I'm the one that dubbed his ass. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Because you can never be a black woman with tacky wigs, and you're mad about it. And you're mad about it.
To be fair, Jordan be having tacky wigs too, though.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. That's what Natalie's jealous of. She can never be a black woman with a bad wigs.
Oh,
and that's what she's mad about. Girl, I don't want your man because I got it like that. And it ain't even gotta be like that. Leave me alone. I'm not bothering you.
If Jordan gave him any type of time, you would have been a non-motherfucking factor in season 2, girl. So you need to be thanking Jordan.
Let's just be clear here. Amir is really he's just trying to put on. Everybody else brought their person. He wanted to bring her. He knew good and hell well she don't like black people. He knows good and goddamn well she don't, which is why he's with her. Remember, he wasn't raised around us, and so he's not comfortable around us. And so she makes him comfortable in her proximity to whiteness. She's a white presenting Cuban American. Cubans are some of the most racist people on this planet. I'm telling you, I grew up, in Miami. And he brought her on there because he didn't want to feel left out. Because let's be clear, he's left out of all of the jokes. He's left out of everything.
Hold up.
Patches.
So,
starting up.
What's up, just
all right, Patches?
Patches, you got me in trouble with the house of Aaron because he was like, well, what y'all got going on and what's the scale? And I said, don't worry about the history of me and Patches. So, Patches, we got to be careful.
Okay, Patches, I'm going to give you a little bomb for that one, okay?
Oh,
yeah, I got the mixer up in here.
He hit you with the DJ fool.
He hit her with the what's that girl's name again? Jordan. Come on, Jordan in the building on the ones and twos. On
the ones and twos, baby.
Okay. But yeah, that's what's going on with him. He needed somebody to help validate him because he didn't feel validated with all of the blackness that was going on in there. And let's be clear. The fact that you can't feel validated with these black people, because these ain't the blackest of black people on this show. Let's just be real honest here.
Very clear.
I will say, what I give grace to, and this is what I try not to harp on as much. Him having more of an affection or feeling closer to his whiteness, I extremely get. As somebody who grew up as a single mother, black women are my world because that's the person who raised me.
Right.
Like, and I can't see anybody being better. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he had an absent father. So his mom became his world. So
and I get that.
It would be a lot easier for him to deal with them. My problem is now you trying to be in black spaces and now you trying to diss down or talk down or do all of these things with black people, and you don't know how to do it, mamas, and that's where my frustration comes. Because even if that Natalie came in as Mother Teresa, and she'll be nice and good or whatever, I still think outside of when he liked Jordan randomly, he treats black women like bull. Like,
even that tweet that y'all showed me, I was shocked? I mean, a little bit, but like of him saying he's scared of black women, like what? Black women.
No, I'm sorry. He said black females.
Black female. And I hate.
Oh God, the patriarchy.
Yeah, it didn't say black women. Go look at it. It said black females.
It said black females. Yeah.
Come on. It's giving passport bros.
Yeah. But damn, Nick was so nice.
He did say black females.
And the fact that you said females is so disrespectful.
Yeah.
So belittling and degrading. Like it's almost dehumanizing black women.
Right. But
now I tried to explain that to somebody recently and they tried to you putting words in my mouth. I'm saying no, as a woman, I'm telling you why a lot of us don't like being called a female. I said, because you don't go around here calling these men males. On top of that,
it's dehumanizing.
It is.
And it's typically used in a derogatory sense. When you're calling us females, it's basically a cleaner way to call us a bitch without saying. It's always paired with something negative on top of that. But
I mean, the only inch of a mile that I'll give him though, like I did look at the year of that tweet. Wasn't it like 2012? That was a minute ago. I mean, maybe his ideologies has changed a little bit from there.
Maybe.
I don't
he
believe
did come on last season saying that he was not in tune with who he was as a black man. He, I don't see how you living in the great state of Texas. They'll remind you real fast who and what you are in the great country of Texas.
Exactly. I was about to say, because you show up as a black man. You do not give mixed.
Yes.
No.
Okay, let's be very clear.
Scotty.
Not Scotty said, and of course, because Sakina's chomping.
Hey, Scotty.
Chomping down.
Hey. Now.
With that burnt pizza.
Not the burnt pizza.
And Bill's character. Shut up.
Oh my God! So Nick is a track star, right? Or he runs, or
he's a runner.
He runs marathons.
He does marathons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, athlete.
Okay, athlete. Oh.
I don't think he's an athlete, but
you kind of have to be an athlete to run a 5K in 20 minutes, and you kind of have to be an athlete.
He didn't even really do basketball like that.
It don't matter. He's still an athlete. He's a runner.
Girl, get on my face. And then he's like 3%.
So the people who don't make it to the Olympics, are they not athletes?
I mean, you did.
And so, are you just saying because he's black, he has to play football or basketball? Is that what you're saying?
I look at athletes, and maybe y'all schooling me as someone who does tons of different sports.
That's not how that works. That's not how any of that works.
But maybe you could just only swim, and then that's it. And that's I take that back. I would say you're a swimmer.
Y'all are jumping him. Oh my God.
Girl, and
he's an athlete.
I'm scalping the grass. I will call him someone who runs.
He's an athlete.
He's an athlete.
Can you run a 5K in 20 minutes?
Did.
Can not.
If by your definition, the only people who are athletes are people who play multiple sports. That doesn't make sense.
I think if you're involved in multiple types of physical activities, I will call you an athlete. If you're only into one, I thought that you were.
No,
I thought that you would just be considered that one thing. Like, oh, he's a runner. Oh no, he's a football player. He's a basketball player.
It would be like saying black people are only dark skinned people.
Athletes.
It would be like saying black people are only dark skinned people.
Look, let's agree to disagree. Someone said he's an amateur athlete. Okay, let's all right. Let's agree to disagree.
Hey, Najay.
Y'all trying to deduce Nick down?
Nick, he's an athlete.
Why y'all so nice to Nick this season, child?
It ain't being nice. The man is an athlete. That ain't even me being nice. But the man is an athlete.
It's not even just that.
I thought he was a runner.
It's other occasions. I'm just like, okay.
Or it would be like, you know what? It would be like you said. I said, oh, he's Greek. And you said, no, he's a Kappa. He's Greek if he's a Kappa, right?
Okay.
Exactly, Tammy. Anybody who ran 10 marathons is an athlete. That man travels to run.
I thought he was a runner.
That's a runner is an athlete.
An athlete, boo.
I'm hearing it, and I'm updating my iOS program.
Please, because you're on.
I'm not going against.
I'm busy. I think that you're too intelligent for you not to know the kind. I don't want you to go out here and say,
"Whoa,
this somebody's not an athlete."
My intelligence. I assumed.
That's why we're helping you.
Played multiple or dibbled and dabbled in multiple types of physical activities would be considered an athlete. I thought someone who does one thing would be the person who is a thing. That was it.
Okay.
All right.
Get it together, boo. Next.
Now, this is the part where I was kind of flipping in on my phone a little bit. Like, did he win? He got some type of.
He got 5th place.
He got out of 100 runners.
Is there? Are there winners in marathons?
Well,
yes, somebody comes in 1st place. Yes,
and that person wins. Because I thought that when it comes to marathons, 5Ks, 10Ks or whatever, it's just whomever. I mean, it's just running is the thing. It's very competitive.
You actually have winners. That's just like at the Olympics. They have the marathon at the Olympics. There's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd place. There's gold, silver, bronze medal. They're absolutely.
I didn't know that.
There's world records for marathons and things like that. There's absolutely a whole people. That's why people like Nick. They go and do the circuit, the marathon circuit. Well, you'll see them at the Boston Marathon, the Paris Marathon. They fly all around just to compete.
Maybe it's because I'm with people who are like, girl, we just got to go through it. Like it's not that serious.
Those are the people who are not athletes. Those are the people who are just trying to finish. Let's just be clear.
Okay. So you just want to do the thing.
Mm-hmm. That they want to be.
Like, I know people come in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, but I didn't know if that was like you did it, but like you also
it's competitive.
Came in 100.
Very competitive.
So congratulations, you did it too.
Yeah, it's very competitive.
Okay. Learn something new. So he is an extreme athlete. Let's keep moving.
Right. Okay. Because now we went on a whole ass tangent, but it's all good. It's all good.
It's fault.
Let me get another ginger ale. It's my fault.
Oh.
Yes.
Come on, Blackberry ginger ale. I just finished my case. I'm so mad you got one.
I didn't know he was an Olympian. I didn't know he was an Olympian. But let me go back. Let me go get a ginger ale.
We didn't say he was an Olympian. We didn't.
The girls, people out here sucking dick.
We did not say he was an Olympian.
Did you just change pizzas?
No, I just got 2 more pieces.
Oh, okay. It looked a little different from the other ones.
It's a little personal pan.
Oh.
So it's pretty much, it's like a little bigger than this plate.
Oh, glory.
Now I want some pizza.
It was just cheese, just vegan cheese on it. I put some vegan pepperonis on it, some onions, some peppers, some mushrooms.
I love mushroom pizza. It's so good.
Too. I love mushrooms. Yeah.
Now, see, I like me a nice little vegetable pizza. You can take the mushrooms out a little bit sometimes.
Oh no, I need the mushrooms.
The mushrooms don't do it. Like it's just
yes, they do.
Yes,
I went to Sakina. We're here.
Okay. Anyway, so he gets back from that event or running or whatever, and he's what?
I just want to make one quick observation. When I get my ass from running a goddamn 5K, what's the first thing I want to do when I get back to this goddamn house?
Lay down.
Get my ass in the shower and take a goddamn shower.
Oh.
Is that just me?
I'm with you, Darren, because I be tired at the end.
I be tired. I'm like, look, I'll take a shower when I get back up. Okay, look.
I'm going to lay down.
Ain't nobody seeing me. Okay. But yeah, he definitely could have took a shower.
He had a lot of people. His girlfriend was coming over. People were coming over there to see him. But he wanted to take time out to try and, bully people and insecure to the house and stuff.
Yeah, and that's where Nick kind of pissed me off this episode because I'm like, okay, you snapping at Bria, and even though her response was dumb as hell. Like, don't nobody help me out when I'm doing my events, girl. People be helping you out. But at the end of the day, like, you over here saying, oh, you got to do this, you got to be on this. See, Nick is too high maintenance for me. Okay, I could never be in a friend group with him, child. I'm like, look, you better hire this damn maid. I don't know why they don't hire a maid.
Y'all not about to piss me off today.
What?
They all need to have full responsibility of cleaning up.
Yeah, because that shit was dirty as hell.
Bria's reaction really pissed me off. Why are you mad that he asked you to clean the bathroom?
I don't clean bathrooms.
Her and Shanice's logics don't be making sense to me. Because they sat there and said, who's coming over for all of this? Do y'all not clean your house up when company come over? Why would you want company to come over to a fucking pigsty? Because y'all's house looks crazy at all angles. The rooms, the kitchen, the dining room, the living room, chaos. It's too many people in the house for the house
now
at all times. And if y'all really don't clean up, hire a maid, but y'all don't.
My other thing to Nick was
y'all should offer to hire a maid, like a maid service for the day or something like that.
Right. And my other thing to Nick was I don't think he should have planned that event the same day as his 5K, especially knowing how dirty these motherfuckers are. These are some dirty ass bastards. They left that backyard exactly like it was when they got through with that party. They just real dirty. And it's the girl. What's so funny is it's the girls usually try to clean up after themselves. They're the dirtiest ones. Your grandma said if you keep a dirty house, you keep a dirty cooch. That's what my grandma used to say.
Now for Bria to say I don't clean bathrooms, girl, what you do at your own house? I don't never want to go there, child, because if you don't clean bathrooms,
my grandma said you keep a dirty house, you keep a dirty cooch.
They made it too much of a big deal for me. But I'm also a person, if I don't care whose event it is, I show up to my friends' events early to help them prepare.
Yeah.
I stay late to help them pack up. That's just the type of person I am. And this is their shared home. So I don't care if Nick is hosting tonight. Why wouldn't you want to have an all hands on deck type of situation and clean up?
He was a little snappy though. I was like, I mean, it's the
he didn't give snappy to me.
I don't think that he was snappy with her. She had an attitude with him. She said that she didn't want to help because nobody helped her. Meanwhile, Nick is always looking out for Bria. He's always the one who's going after her crybaby ass anytime she has a fucking meltdown about something. And then they literally show flashbacks of them helping her. So it was like,
right,
a big deal. Right. It made too much of a big deal for me.
She's too narcissistic to me. And everything for Bria has to be on her terms. She always has to be catered to. She always has to be treated like this little princess or whatever. Girl, get over yourself.
Maybe she tired of cleaning. Did we have to talk about Summer and Noel talking?
I mean, it was.
We already talked about that. I thought.
She apologized, right? And
yeah. I mean, I ain't really care. I wasn't here for her apologies. Fuck her and her apologies.
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
We're talking about Bria and Nick being
pitching a fit about everything that was going on. I feel like he gave her a very simple task, and who was with her? Who was like, "You want me to help you, girl?" And I was thinking
that was Shanice. That was Shanice because she didn't want to do nothing.
You need help with refilling the toilet tissue rolls? Yeah, girl, let me help you. Let's go upstairs. And I said, no. Somebody bring her back downstairs to the mic. No, you got to get your assignment.
But Shanice gives me, she's white adjacent too, and take a bath every 3 months, once a quarter too. So I could see that from her too.
Not once a quarter, girl.
That's how the white people do once a quarter.
Okay, but let me just back on Nick though, because you know what? No, I still got a bone to pick with his ass. I don't care what nobody say. The part where he was like, ain't nobody like congratulated me on something. It was like he snapped at all of them, really, saying that they didn't congratulate him, I guess, on the marathon or whatever. I'm like, I
don't know if that was a snap. So, as much as I hate to do this, and trust me, I hate to do it. Y'all may have, maybe I should take the camera off because I may throw up. The young man has been a part of this group for this is now the second year. This is where it's twofold. My first issue is, Nick, you didn't say nothing to nobody about the importance of these runs. You're number 5, why you're doing this, how serious any of this stuff is to you. And it, unlike other people who have woken up, i.e. Alex, who went from room to room being like, church. I didn't hear you go from place to place saying, hey, remember my marathons the night before, my marathons tomorrow. You didn't go from
how do we know that
didn't get
edited out?
My marathons tomorrow, my marathons this morning. Can y'all get up? My marathons tomorrow. I would love to see y'all at the finish line. My marathons tomorrow. Today, can y'all make sure that you can get a group together to be at the finish line? Amir was up. He could have been there too. He didn't do any of that.
So he was mad that he didn't go.
Huh?
I don't think he was mad because they didn't go. I thought he was mad because when he got back,
they didn't go.
I thought he was mad because when they got back, nobody was like, well, congratulations. How did it go? They act like they didn't care.
I felt like it was both. I felt like
it was both too.
I feel like he was saying like nobody was there for me. I ran this marathon. It was something that was really important for me. Nobody showed up. It would have been great to see somebody at the finish line. Then I get back. Everybody, the first time I walk in, Bria's like, oh, I don't want to do anything. Nobody's saying congratulations. Y'all see this 5th place participation trophy. Nobody's doing anything. Nobody's even saying anything. Like, y'all mad whack for this.
But I feel like, if I'm being honest, I feel like even last year and this year, they make it a point to really almost kind of alienate Nick. They don't treat Nick like they treat any of the other. They don't even treat Nick like they treat Amir.
Because he's a weirdo. Nick is a weirdo. You're gonna rebeat.
There's this off-putting thing that they do with him, and let's be clear, there's a whole lot of weird ass motherfuckers on this goddamn show. If you're gonna say it's because he's weird, it's a whole lot of weird motherfuckers on this show who deserve the same amount of ire.
He's weird to me, and this is just me personally. I just feel like he comes off like real snooty, snobbish. And it's not weird. To me, it's not weird.
You don't need our congratulations. You came in 5th and talk about all of the other runs that you've done before.
Yeah, and then the last episode, he's like, I've been to Africa, I've been here, I've been there. We're not in the same space. Like,
they don't know he said that.
It's off-putting. Like, he did say it like that.
No, I'm saying
no, he said it in a confessional.
He didn't say that to them. They don't know he said that.
But still, but he got that, like, he just got that mindset. Maybe
he walks around like that. Girl, go put on your khakis, your tweed jacket.
But we also have Bria on the show who does the same thing, talking about, well, I'm with my husband. We're always hobnobbing and, globetrotting all over Europe and everything. It's a whole lot of people on this show that
her personality.
Shanice over here, yes, because I only date high class men. Who, it's a whole lot of that goes
personality.
On. All of these hoes are elitist. Let's try not to make it like
there's a difference between. Hold on, there's a difference between you showcasing some of those things and then also it being your personality. Nick's personality, like his whole personality, is I'm better than a whole lot of people. Yeah. Like it's just his whole personality.
It's off-putting.
I'm with Tammy because I was thinking the same thing. Me and Tammy been here this whole time. I've been looking at her stuff. This is a snooty tooty ass group of people who been to Wimbledon and South Africa and all these other places that Nick said that he listed out. So it's like, yes, that's how it's gonna be. Same way you watch Housewives and you see the Beverly Hills girls doing this, doing that, doing this, and then you compare broke ass Potomac. It's like, ain't this the standard we supposed to be here? So why we looking at that?
I don't know why Nick is.
Well, because everybody's there. Everybody's there is not that. I agree with you.
Let's be clear. There's a lot of people that's down to earth. Like we got people like Preston. We got people like Jasmine. Even though I didn't like her first season, but
I think that Nick is down to earth. Nick give me laughs and giggles, and like I said, he's protective of Black women, so he always gonna get my vote when it come down to that.
Because he want to be able to touch you next.
Oh God!
I really do like Nick.
Nick gives me.
Like he does have, some situations where it's like, but I feel like they all do that. But
let's be clear. I don't think that he shouldn't be on the show because I know Nick should be on the show. I mean, I think everybody that's on there should be on there. They all bring their own.
I know you lying.
I mean, look, let's be clear. Nick, they bring their part to the show. Okay, I don't think people.
Nick gives me a lot of what I see from a lot of my frat brothers, and I ain't mad at it. He is a quintessential noob, and he's gonna portray that. He's not lowering his standards, and why does he have to? He says, "This is where I'm at. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna flaunt it. Be mad." We're better than
to find new pies.
Ain't nobody mad. It's just the simple fact that I'm not going to see your plight with anything that you got going on because of the way that you acting. I'm sorry. You gotta. Okay.
It's giving Jack in jail.
Even when he said that he was getting ready for the 5K, my thought process, I was like, oh dang, nobody went with him. And so when he
go around and remind the girls. I'm sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
When he vocalized it to the group, I was on his side with that.
I agree.
Because I would want the same for my friends. But also I was siding with Noel too. Like, damn, I was literally on both sides, like, yeah, they did just go to bed and like dealing with Summer.
But Noel had battle scars. Do you not see this scratch on my face? They're my bully wounds. Girl, you want me to come down to the run?
I'm trying to recuperate from last night, and you over here thinking about me not saying congratulations on your 5th place. I'm sorry. I don't.
You didn't even win, girl. What you want us to say? Let me put this bacon in the oven.
Friends, that's it. Like, I don't think it was necessary. Y'all
and Nick has supported all of them.
Where your girlfriend at? Maybe she could put something together.
And Nick has supported all of them. Nick has supported all of them and all of their shit. I'm gonna tell you right now. And
Summer. Noel had her own.
I'm sorry, Darren, I don't want to go too far here, but I'm telling you, based on what they showed us for next episode, I'm a dog walk them whores. I'm telling you, next episode, I'm gonna dog walk them girls on this show. I'm a dog walk them. I hope it's my time next week.
Nick is gonna go off next episode, and
he deserves to. He deserves to.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be here for. I want to hear what he has to say. I'm here now.
Nick gonna go up on them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we seen the previews for next episode. Yeah.
Y'all want to cuss the people out to make sure that they like the video, Sakina? It's 104.
I was trying to see what's gonna happen next week because I still got it paused. Like I just did my review. It's like halfway edited. It might not go up till tomorrow, but yeah, it's halfway edited.
Sakina, are you gonna cuss the people out and make sure that they like the video? It's only 76 likes, and it's 145 people here.
Yes, no. Can we get it up? Let's get it up to at least 9. Because what's happening? It's 144 people in here?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all playing games.
Let's get to at least 100.
Come on.
Are you not entertained? Look at Sakina eat pizza.
Mukbang.
We giving you very much mukbang.
I almost spit up my water. You gotta prepare me. I was in the middle of drinking water. I almost spit up my damn water.
I'll give y'all some ASMR.
Wait a minute. Jonathan said it's Amir's girlfriend that starts the mess next. What happened?
Let's keep going because I got some bullshit. So let me say this in the beginning. Mm-hmm. Because I think we skipped past it a little bit. Let me see. Hold on. Because I got my notes right here because I haven't done my video yet, so I need to do that after this. Y'all remember? So this is what I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
We barely like you, girl, and you're skating on and treading on thin ice. And now here you are. You didn't. Oh, that's not my atmosphere. Oh, it's just, I can't. The people, girl. You had all this to say. Now she going around playing Red Robin and telephone.
Oh,
first it goes from them telling Natalie what's going on, and then now Natalie, she going around to Donald and Jordan like, what's going on? She's like, girl, let me tell you, she's a messy asshole, girl. So they said that Bria was upset with Summer. Someone was yelling that, and she said something about you're not their number one, and this. So then it goes from person to person. Natalie going around telling all the girls everything.
And they're gonna sit back like nothing happened.
Yeah, now she's trying to take an active part. An active part. She said, y'all got your seatbelts on? She's really trying to take us over. I do not like. I hated that even throughout this stuff, because Natalie was just conveniently in the room. Even when Bria was talking to Nick and was like, I don't want to clean that stuff. I don't want to. And then she left. And Nick turns to Natalie and was like, well, didn't you say you don't want to do it? Like, y'all don't need to tell y'all thoughts to random girls.
Yeah.
And that was bothering me. Just tell you don't want to do it. Why she acting like that? That's kind of crazy. And Natalie's like, soaking it up.
But
soaking it up.
That Nick, he probably does have a slight relationship with her. I think Nick has a relationship with all well, not Simon, but with Preston's fiance, because when he came in the house, the way they approached each other, it gave off they are very familiar. And then Amir and Nick, they're really close, so I feel like he does have some type of something with Natalie. But don't trust that bitch, period, because
don't tell her nothing.
She's messy as hell, and she was working her way through that house.
I did notice that though. She was definitely chiming in on shit. I'm like, girl, you just got here a day ago.
Oh, but last night you ain't want to be around us. But last night you ain't want to be around us, right?
It's just not her vibe.
Remember? And that wasn't even the part that pissed me off. The part that got under my skin was that conversation between Mariah and Amir. That's the shit where I was like,
all right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. At this point, we're into Nick's event. Everybody getting together, talking, mingling, this, that, and the third. We see Nick and Mariah talk, and she brings up the whole
Amir.
Oh wait, did we skip everybody showing up because Tasia shows up?
Who?
Yeah, Tasia. We knew she was coming. He brought flowers for her.
Girl, barely. He chopped those little things up from
the Michael's roses on there.
I was like, what?
No, he put carnations, and there's significance to him putting carnations. That's why when she saw them, she was like, "Oh, there's a very." He put carnations.
And I'm not a part of the fraternity, but they got to be cut almost to the head of the flower.
Yeah, I was like, this is giving lackluster.
Right.
He couldn't put the petals on there because I know how people put the petals.
Well, I'm not saying break apart the thing, but give at least a full bouquet, and then
he did have a full bouquet. He had like two of them. He had like two full bouquets, but then he pulled off the carnations.
That looked a mess. It looked a mess. I don't know about the symbolism. It looked a mess.
Look, we can't say too much about Nick now. Hold on.
Don't do that.
I'm not scared.
You can't say what you want to say about Nick. We don't have our opposing opinions, and that's okay.
Yeah, I'm not scared.
Okay.
So then Summer and Jordan talk, and Natalie told Don and her about the exclusion and what was going on. And that's when I guess basically Jordan felt some type of way because she's like, well, Natalie said, and this is what I didn't like about Natalie having everybody information and going back because now she's going from like saying, so Natalie told me that you had a problem with what was going on. She told me and Donald that you had a problem with other people being friends with someone else, and you're feeling like you're being left out. And she was, girl, I didn't say all of that. All I'm saying is that it's just been very hard in this dynamic group of friends. But you don't need that, girl. Y'all watched the Mean Girls. Y'all watched Jawbreaker. You don't need those type of girls.
Jawbreaker.
telling your business.
Okay.
Because it gets real messy. It gets real messy. So now she's arguing with her about that. And then Jordan's like, well, I'm just saying, I'm going to deal with it. I understand what's going on, but I feel like you need to talk to Bria. And then Jordan's going to Bria, and Bria was like, well, good. I don't even care about what Summer has to say because she treats, she was the one who was talking. What if I brought up other stuff about her man and she was bringing stuff about my man? Then she brings up that private convo because she was in the bathroom, girl. You just didn't know. You want to talk about your man. You need to say, is anybody else in here first? Girl, because now when we in a fight, and clearly we know that from Summer, you know how you had that one friend that it's like, wait, hold on, they're coming. Because you don't need them to know your business because then it's over. Then it's over. You can tell a whole lot of other people, but when you tell that one person, it's like, oh, girl, it's over. So you don't want to tell her. So then Summer comes in, well, at least comes in the kitchen, and she's like, well, I don't want to talk. And then Summer's like, hey, can we talk? And girl, I don't want to talk right now.
Ooh.
I'm done. We don't need
Bria is not here for it. She's definitely sticking her guns. I don't blame her because like the way Summer was acting last episode, child.
It's in. I'm sorry, not to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, I mean I just don't have no words for you.
Yeah, because it's like that shows yet again that you're taking private conversations and blasting them. Even though when it came down to the conversation that she had with Jasmine about Jordan crying on her shoulder, I didn't look at that as you taking my story and using it against me.
Yeah, I agree.
This right here,
this is that
Bria just showed you what she told you and how you acted the night before. That's that. And that's not a good look. You will never have a genuine, secure friendship if you're going to take what they say to you in confidence and use that against them in an argument. Like you'll never feel close to them with that. So yeah, I agree with Bria. No, I don't want to talk to you right now because if I would have did this to you, then your drunk mad ass would have been raising hell. No.
I'm just going to say that I don't like either Bria or Summer. Both of them are the least of us, and I just wish they weren't here.
Not the least of us, my God.
They both have their moments. Like it's I just cannot stand in the house. But I will say, for me, everybody can get it, and I can also be on everybody's side. Like that's just the way it is. But it's people that I dislike more than others.
Agreed.
I don't feel like well, yeah, I guess you could say I do dislike some people.
Yeah, stop chewing the trash.
Yeah, you dislike Nick.
Act like you about to say it.
We already know you dislike Nick.
Well, I have a disdain for some people. Okay, let's just call it that. Okay, it's not hate, girl. It's just that I'm not feeling what you were saying there. But there are some times where I am on Nick's side. Like it's sometimes. Okay, sometimes. Okay.
I will say that I was on Nick's side when the whole hands or grabsy thing came on. I was on his side 100%.
Because like, girl, touchy feely. What you know what I mean? Y'all hoes always y'all touchy feely.
Y'all noticed this whole episode they were working hard to get those tattoos off. What type of temporary tattoos were they?
Nah,
they had a crummy. Y'all ain't tell me.
You always look like that. But wasn't it crazy that they were trying all day
pop up for that
to get those things off?
I don't know if they ever got them fully off because it looked like it was still kind of on.
And it looked a mess. They just put shit on. Like when you think like it just didn't make any like
they was just stamping them.
You had a goddamn dragon, then you had some words over there. I'm like, girl, what is that?
No coordination. No. All right, so now we can get to Amir and Mariah because Mariah comes in.
Okay,
she like she can pick him up and put him on her lap. That's mama right there. You need to address her as mother.
He almost be looking up to her too, like, hey.
Almost. He was like, yes, ma'am. How are you, girl?
Amir gave me the same raggedy ass shit white people give me. The people descended from the Caucasus Mountains. They gaslight you. They don't take accountability. And then when they gaslight you and don't take accountability, they walk to the other side of the room and tell the other side of the room how horrible of a person you are and how you're wrong. So now the other side of the room looking at you crazy when you ain't did nothing the whole time. And that bitch was wrong.
How?
Y'all about to be mad at me, but it must be said.
Go ahead.
I agree with Nick in that damn confessional, girl. This is about 365 days ago and some change. about some damn laundry.
Yeah.
It's not that serious.
In hindsight, it's not that serious. Well, I'm not even gonna say hindsight, but when you just listen to the story and understand the base of the story, it is reduced down to laundry. But when you look at the grand scheme of things, like, yes, you fucked up her opportunity to be on the show because you did
that part.
And go ahead. I'm sorry.
And you feel like you did nothing wrong, but it's like, nigga, you're the catalyst. Like
that part.
And people don't keep the same energy. Y'all had one energy for Mariah, and then there were other things that happened, and nobody was.
Wait till we get to that part.
And all of that stuff. And so that's why I'm like, the woman came on the show. She came to do the right thing. She said, people had a problem with me. Let me go apologize to Bria. Let me make it right. Mm-hmm. And in the same vein, she went over there to Amir and said, hey, let's have a conversation. He went into that conversation wanting no parts of it.
Nasty
he never wanted
attitude.
No parts of it. He never wanted any parts of it. And that's the thing that they always do. They always try to trivialize certain things. Well, it's only about certain things, but that little thing led to a whole big thing. We don't know how much money she ended up not getting because she wasn't in all of the episodes.
Right. And I had to let Jasmine live with me for all of those years. Oh. And y'all remember her story. Wasn't if I'm not mistaken, Mariah was the one who lived in a car for a long time.
Did.
Her child,
her son.
She's trying to progress. That man stopped her because he could not admit that you put different clothes. Because I had this conversation with my partner, and I was like, if I'm at home, y'all judge me if y'all want to. When I'm just washing all of the clothes and stuff, I put everything together. If I have guests, I'm separating everything. I'm separating because you don't know who is okay with what. And we don't got no time to be playing with people's things.
Right.
And clearly she was upset about it. Clearly she didn't like it. And it was up to him. When they was doing all of that voting and stuff, and call me someone who, I mean, maybe too extreme of an advocate. When they started voting and doing all that stuff, I would have to say, look, y'all, now it's getting out of hand. She would not even have been in that predicament if I didn't put those dog clothes there. And I have to take responsibility.
I don't think that would have changed nothing at that point because she
shouldn't have pushed her, and maybe they need to talk. Didn't they have a whole separate house at the other time? But maybe we need mediation, maybe we need something. But I did this.
Right. But let me just say this though. And I respect everybody's opinion on that. Okay, Amir, he definitely was at fault, and I'm not saying that he wasn't. But I want y'all to keep that same energy with Bria, though, because at the end of the day, she was the one that advocated for her to leave the house. It was her that made that push for them to do this vote.
Jordan.
No, it wasn't just Bria. It was most of them. So, Jasmine was like the only one. I think it was Jasmine, and I think Alex or something like. It was only like 2 or 3 people that was like, okay, she can stay.
It was out of result for Bria's being adamant to send her home. Jordan, it started like this because like I remember I got a refresher, so all of this shit right here. Jordan was telling Jasmine outside the club how all of this shit. She pushed her like this. She exaggerated the push.
She did
Jasmine to show it.
I remember that now.
That put Jasmine in a very weird situation because you got Jordan in her face showing her examples of shit that never really went down the way that she act like it did. So then they're voting out Phil. So Bria being her, okay, well then if that's the case, Mariah needs to go because she put her hands on me. And then that's when they all started voting. But yes, it was Jordan got her hands in that shit too because she exaggerated the fuck out of that push.
I think they all should be to blame for the reason why they wanted to vote her off anyway. If they all felt like that shove was not that to be kicked out of, I agree. But my thing is this, and this is not just me just being on Amir's side because I want to be on Amir's side, but I'm just saying it's more than just him. I think it's the whole house. And let's not act like the whole house didn't look weird as fuck doing that shit. Like this is the goddamn Big Brother some shit.
Okay, so then say that.
No. But the thing about it is,
say that everybody is to blame. Then let's take that.
I'm not gonna.
When will then Amir at least say, you know what? I did egg that on. I snowball affected this whole entire thing because he made a joke about it. Him and his weird munchkin ass.
But I think we're missing the whole point. Like,
or you put somebody's clothes in the thing. It was cute to joke about, though. It was cute to joke about. Now a woman with her child doesn't have a way to eat, and we don't know what's going on. You making jokes about it, and then you also feel so entitled that you can't even say something. Girl, get my face.
We're leaving out a whole part. There's a whole angle to this, which why I keep saying it does go back to Amir. Remember, we learned at the beginning of last season that Mariah told y'all she was allergic to dogs. She told us that. Yeah. And Bria brought that dog and didn't even tell nobody. Nobody even knew that raggedy ass dog was coming. And when that dog came, it was very off. But that was a whole big part of the first part of last season. Nobody liked that dog. And Mariah said, because wasn't Mariah staying in the other little house because she was allergic to the dog? And she said, and so when that happened, knowing that, she legitimately got angry because she was like, listen, I told y'all I'm allergic to. I can't be having all of that. And for Amir to say, oh, I'm not going to do anything, it did cause that, because we don't know if she would have got into anything with Bria at that time. Yeah, she wasn't coming at Bria like that at that time. It was because of that situation. She legitimately thought it was Bria.
And another thing, before that happened, bringing it back to Milo, Jasmine and Mariah, they were like setting up to do something work-wise or something. And they went to go sit down on some of the patio furniture and it had dog hair on it.
Oh, yeah, he was everywhere.
No, hey, you have, your dog is shedding everywhere. And Bria was like,
clean it up.
Problem. Not clean it up.
Yes, she did. And she had the it's not my problem. Attitude. If I'm not mistaken, she said that too. So it's like you are already setting the tone for how y'all's interaction was going to be any damn way. And that's the reason why I could not, there was no seeing Bria last season for me. Like
at
I
all.
did not like her. And I got 2 dogs in this house. I love animals down. But you don't do that. It's very inconvenient. It's inconveniencing. It's inconsiderate. You're not the only one in this household. So you can't just bring your pet and feel like it's going to be okay. People don't want to have dog hair on their clothes. People don't want to have to pick up shit and all of this. Like, no, nobody wants to do that.
Right.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's
Amir was an a-hole. And when he sat down with Mariah and she's trying to talk to him about it, he was like, okay, I'm sorry. What else do you want me to do? Those type of apologies, I can't do. Sorry,
he got sour. He definitely got sour with that conversation. I was like, okay,
now Mariah, you got to get a little bit too. Put your hand out. When she started talking about something, you're a realtor. Don't ask his girlfriend because she said barely. But you're a realtor. You know home etiquette. Now I don't think that as a realtor you'll showcase a house with dog hair furniture or things. Like you wouldn't wash a throw with dog stuff and then you have people. That's not safe. Like it's not.
That girl was reaching for the stars.
But she was reaching. I get where she was trying to go, but you gotta make too many steps. You gotta make way too many steps. And him being like, I don't understand. I already said sorry. So okay, so what? Okay, what do you want? I said, okay, what do you else want me to do? She said, okay, I think that okay, so then we're gonna just move on. I want someone to slap her. Bro, Charlie, take his ass back to the chocolate factory now and put him to work. I am so tired of this lollipop kid. When I say this season has made me,
lollipop kid.
I am over it. When I say I'm so over him in this Oompa Loompa, I can't take it anymore.
I don't know what happened. Amir was so. I really did like him last season, but his personality, it seemed like it's starting to...
It's declining.
Yeah.
It's declining. It's the way that he handles this Mariah situation and his girlfriend. He is guilty by association when it comes down to his girlfriend to an extent, because yes, he's making us not like his girlfriend, so it's in turn making us not like him. But also, when we are seeing them interact in person, in the way that he's starting to come off and throwing the ladies under the bus, talking about they all wanted him, that's a lie. Trying to act like you had an issue with the Freak Nick situation, that was crazy. Telling her that the girls was twerking around your head, meanwhile Nick was eating it up. Like,
when he was texting his side piece,
right? Doing shit like that, it's like we're starting to see pieces of you that we actually don't like, Amir.
Yeah. And my thing is this, and this is my question that's probably going to be for the rest of the damn season. Where the hell is Jasmine?
She pregnant. Let the lady go.
No.
Come on.
I think we may not want. She's pregnant. And she may be taking it easy. She may know this. I'm really emotional. I don't need to get too invested in this.
She's pregnant.
It may be a whole situation.
She's been a topic for at least 2-3 episodes. So let's give her a break.
But I do need her to sometimes come up in there and like, girlfriend, where have you been? Like, girl, something.
We saw today when she was trying.
I need her to be
trying to do that wrap around her dress.
I need her to be like Janet Jackson on Why'd I Get Married. Fix it. Like, I need something.
Okay. Be the mother goose. Like,
come
girl,
on.
What's going on? Because
where is Jasmine at? Like,
where is Waldo? She is blending into the background, and it's giving.
Maybe Silas need to come back. Shit.
Please, I rebuke that.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not looking
for
no walk.
Do not listen to it. All in the name of Jesus. Anybody else?
Wait, what he say?
We want no
maybe Silas need to come back.
Don't you say that shit.
Like, do not do that. Do not wish that man
Jesus. Anybody on the sound of his voice? God. He doesn't come back.
General Lloyd Austin and the United States Department of Defense, please keep him wherever he at.
He got a lot more to worry about. I would love for him to continue to protect our country.
I just wonder how Silas would really act around, like how the house is going. Though I'm not saying I would like to see it. But I'm just saying it would definitely be interesting because like
ask Ricky Smiley. Write him a letter. Write him a letter. Let's see. Oh, this is what you want to talk about, Eddie Teddy, because then Amir goes out and talks to the boys. Go ahead, Elton. Was you saying something about the time period? Because I'm about to get into these asses real quick.
What asses?
No, hold on, wait. Let's put a pause on that. Hold on. Because I want to address what Molly said.
What Molly said?
It was like, hey, girl, she said, what exactly do people want from Jasmine when she was up in everybody's business last season? She was too much. And now she's minding her business. It's not enough. Oh, Molly, you cute, girl. Hey.
Okay, Molly.
I just feel like
she like
Jasmine never got on my nerves for a season.
A medium.
Yeah,
she got on my nerves. She did get on my nerves.
She got on my fucking nerves last
She got on my nerves.
She got on my nerves because she wouldn't get on Silas like I wanted her to. Like he cursed you out because you messed up his damn khakis. Like curse his ass out. That's the only reason why I was mad at her. But other than that, her being in her friend, girl, you the moderator. You are. I mean, you. Not saying you are the show, but you brought these.
I mean, she did pitch the show.
Yeah, so I'm just like
That's fine, but I think my issue with Jasmine last season, her personality became like an overkill. There were instances where she kept saying black excellence this, black excellence that. I never forget, there was like some type of argument that they had. It might have been after Phil left. She literally went around to all the men and was like, I love you, black man. I love you, black man. I love you, black. Bitch, we know we black. We live this shit every day. Like, we don't need all of that black excellence, like it was an overkill. Mm-hmm. And then on top of like not respecting people's boundaries, Jordan already told you that she was not interested in Amir. Why are you constantly pushing the issue? Why are you acting as if Jordan being single is now an issue because you're a married woman? Why are you not acting weird because you're married and trying to make something out of nothing? Your friends aren't treating you different. It's you that's acting different. So those are like just some of the instances that really pissed me off with Jasmine. I feel like she was coming off way too strong. This Jasmine this season, I enjoyed, but we need a medium. Yeah. She's literally forgettable. She ain't even giving us a damn look because I'd be like, girl, what are you wearing?
I was like, honey, what in the, I don't even want to say in the antebellum. What is going on?
That dress was crazy. I hated it.
I don't even remember what she had on.
It was some type of stripy old, old maiden.
It was blue and white.
Yeah.
It was very drapey.
Like, yeah, I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
Then she was trying to.
Not relax. She's pregnant. Okay. All right. Okay.
I guess she pregnant. It's girls who out here killing it and they pregnant.
Come on.
Like, she wasn't killing it when she wasn't pregnant. She wasn't killing it when she wasn't pregnant. So I don't know why you expect her to be killing it when she is pregnant.
Oh, y'all know what though? When I was watching this episode, I said, "Sis, you worst dressed. You worst dressed. I'm sorry. Here, you got to take this crown, sis.
Not you worst dressed, honey.
It's gonna be
speaking of people that's dressed. Speaking of people, Shanice was so mad she couldn't really turn up and take off her clothes, child.
She was kind of mad.
Not like me twerking up in here. I'm like, girl.
Well, shit, she got what she wanted because the people start shaking ass, and I was here for it. I felt like they would eventually anyway because
they had a real good time at this. The party looked like they had a good ass time.
They had a time.
They looked like they had a real good ass time.
T said Jasmine gives Giselle Couture.
What? No.
Exactly. Like,
she do.
Nah.
Have y'all seen that wig she has now? What wig?
What wig? Who wig? Who?
Jordan wig?
Girl, who was that other girl? That Jordan's doppelganger girl with that damn. It was two. It was.
Oh. That was the AKA girl who was over there strolling with Noel.
I said, girl, what did the humidity hit that wig before you got
it? It was a mess. It was a poofy mess.
And then Amir was talking about her hair was nice. I said that.
No. He said, "Is that Jasmine?" And then that's when Natalie
got mad. Natalie got mad.
Yeah, bringing up Jasmine.
Complimented her wig too, and that's when I was like, "This look nice to you." Jordan wig look better than this girl. Like, no.
At least her shit was laid down.
Wait a second. Are we skipping Amir talking to the group and the group of boys?
I mean,
what are you talking about?
Show.
But
what you gotta say about it?
Yeah, what you gotta say about it?
This is what my problem was. And I was with Sakina when Sakina said it. Okay. And we could fast forward after I get this out.
Okay, get it out.
He went out there and was like, she wanted to talk to me about that whole laundry thing. It's just really ridiculous. I can't believe this. So stupid. And then she was saying it's my fault. Like, it's not. So I don't understand what she's trying to say is that it's my fault. And it's not my fault. I can't believe it. And then Nick says, y'all talk about laundry and y'all talk about stuff from 365 days ago. It's been a year. Y'all still mad 365 days later? Let me tell you something, ho. When Phil came to apologize to y'all,
you was still mad, Nick. You was still real mad and in your feelings.
Not just Nick. Amir was looking up to him like this, man. Alex was still upset. So this
was bad.
Y'all don't appreciate black women's problems and feelings because y'all don't want Mariah to be mad about something from last year, but y'all got all of the smoke.
Yep.
For Nick, for Phil, and y'all can't get over y'all feelings from last year. Why y'all still talk about this? It's just so ridiculous. She's coming here to talk about something from last year that it's affected her life, her image, who she is. Her children got to eat. Y'all don't even got kids. Can't even spell kids. And here y'all are still mad. Y'all still mad. And to be honest,
and Phil got voted off before he even got here. He ain't get nobody.
And the girls was mad.
He was not gonna get no money.
And this I'll say this. If I had an allergy to something, that could affect me a little bit more than if I came home and had to flush the toilet. That's all I'm saying. Now, is it disrespectful for you to poop in my toilet and then I flush it? Very much so. But girl, all I have to do is do this. And you drunk as fuck coming home from the club. You're just like, girl, this man really did this. And then
what you don't want to do, that's somebody, some people have limits.
True.
People don't want to be.
So does Mariah.
People want to see your bowel movement, baby.
So they close the toilet.
I agree. Because I got to keep that same energy. If I'm saying that this shit was old about some laundry, I think that the shitting in the toilet and the way Phil was acting, come on, it was a year ago. Y'all need to get over it. Y'all barely know the dude.
You can't dictate how long somebody's supposed to be mad and when they're going to be mad about it. And then you can sit here and not say, I'm not going to say sorry because I played no part in it, or I don't feel like I played any part of it. And then not let them have feelings about you not trying to take accountability. Amir, you started this bullshit because you put that stuff into the dryer. You started it. And for you to feel like you take no accountability, and then you got all of the boys regular around him. Oh, she's still mad about that. That was a year ago. Oh, but when Phil stepped to y'all all was standing like the Bratz dolls, upset, looking at him like, hey, what do you have to say?
The Bratz dolls.
It was just I can't take it.
Girl.
You need to take that question and tag Andy. Did they film the reunion yet?
Girl did 30
they
minutes.
Had a clubhouse reunion. I'm mad as hell.
That is true. I was so shocked. It's a clubhouse.
Wait, they had a clubhouse reunion.
Yes.
Oh, girl.
Who said that?
Girl, it's gonna be blood, sweat, and
we
heels
saw it. They've been showing pictures and stuff. When Amir was going to the reunion, his raggedy ass, it was daylight. Then they said after the reunion is over, girl, it looked like it was like 12 o'clock, bright as day. Girl, it seemed like a lunch day interview.
Two-parter. I could see it right now, Jay.
I just wanted to make sure
not even. They probably gonna give it one part.
Not one part, Jay.
Y'all for real? What?
Yep.
Where did y'all see this at?
On the Twitter, down to the Twitter.
Put it in the group chat. Because I ain't seen it either.
Put it in the group chat.
I put it in the group chat, but I just want to make sure we didn't skip over that because that part that made me so fucking upset. That made me so frustrated. The fact that y'all still mad, you don't put a time limit on how upset somebody gonna be able to be, and then who also was at fault. Now Phil came in, and I don't know the stuff. I don't remember all of the stuff that was said to Preston, but even Preston had a phone conversation with him. He did not do no stuff to Alex. He did not do no stuff to the Lollipop Kid. He did poop in.
No, him and the Lollipop Kid was about to fight, remember?
Yeah, because he stood up like, oh, you're trying to act like, that's because he wanted to say, you're trying to act like you're better than us. You're trying to say that we're in this house first, and you're making rules, and you're not going to talk to my friends like that. That's what was going on. But he didn't do nothing to him.
Did you really just get on the ground, sir?
Sure did. I had to get low. That's what happened. And now they all want to look at Mariah. They want to just throw off Mariah's feelings. Girl, that was mad long ago. Like, grow up, get over. Y'all talk about laundry 3 years ago. Yeah, and you talk about poop from 3 years ago, and you still angry. Flush the toilet and move on. But you can't do that. But you expect Mariah to do it. Y'all disregard black women's feelings all the time.
Hold on. I got the perfect sound for that.
The line is always moving.
The line is always
exactly.
Come on.
Let me go to the bathroom. That really made me upset, and I had to get it out.
Apparently, like he had to get that poop out,
and he did. And flush the toilet and move on.
Girl.
Like, y'all, this really just upset me.
What happened?
That they had a clubhouse reunion.
Oh, they put it in the group chat. Oh God.
No, I can't find it.
No, but I remember seeing it though. Like it was definitely like some type of a backdrop. Like it was like one of those red carpet backdrop things that people be taking pictures of. Yeah. It was definitely in. It was. I mean, Summer House don't got a budget. Like they're not giving them a budget like that.
I don't care.
I mean, does the other Summer House have reunions?
Yes.
And it's not Clubhouse.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Season 1 and maybe season 2 might have been, but now no.
All I know, they better get a season 3. I know that much. I don't care.
They better get a season 3,
or
it's gonna be some problems. Because to me, I mean, granted, Summer House the original was not my demographic, but I did start watching it last year. It's on like season 7, 8. It's been here for about the same amount of time for Potomac, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Oh wow.
And it's like people was watching this. Like,
oh yeah, they said the Summer House had a clubhouse reunion in season 2.
Yeah, I knew it. I thought it was one of their earlier ones, but yeah. Okay.
Somebody going to do it. No, somebody said they're going to do a GoFundMe to get to rent out a ballroom. I mean, like, damn, there's internet reality shows that get a good set for their reunions. Look at Chasing Reality.
Oh wow.
They be having like good little spots. What the hell? What's going on, Bravo? Big budget.
But come on, let's get.
Child, Miss Cohen is using that money to fund her fleet. That she have to buy on a daily basis. She'll give me that. She's a pure for men girl. She gives me. She still does fleet. Miss Cohen.
Not fleet, honey.
Baby, I don't know what it is.
You know Cohen. You know Cohen is a femtop. Anyway,
she's nobody's femtop. Miss Cohen,
I don't know the way
craving BBCs around these parts.
The way he had them little ass boys on his lap like that, child. Oh no,
child, that was just for cameras. Mama gets in, the bedroom and puts footprints on ceilings for the BBC. Knees to the floor, built-in knee pads. Miss Cohen, oh girl.
No, I think he's a femtop.
That's what I'm saying. He gives you top.
No, only for the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains, but that ain't who he wants.
He likes the black man.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. Have we moved on since I was away? I thought y'all was gonna start moving. I got really angry with that one. When I said I had
yeah, because you spent the last 10 minutes on it, sir.
Because it really made me upset. I really hate the non-validation of black women's feelings, but then we need to take over yours. Amir's yours are more important. And this is what I don't like, that Andy is hosting or it had anything to do with the reunion. So your feelings are more valid than hers, is what I'm hearing you say. Also, if you would have put, I want him to.
Miss Cohen is not going to ask that question.
If you would not have put those dog clothes into the dryer, would this not have happened? Maybe whatever answer he would want to give, because he might have just said, okay, but you did. And then subsequently,
sir,
happened.
So
what next?
Sir, Mr. Busy Blue, we gave you your 15-minute rant, sir.
Sorry,
and
Darren,
you still going.
Okay.
Bruh.
Where do we go from this?
We understand you was angry. Girl.
So Summer and Preston, they had a moment. Do we care? Do we want to talk about it?
I appreciated that scene.
I did. I actually cried.
I didn't.
I was a little misty, yeah.
I was moved by it.
Yeah.
That was a scene that made me feel like, okay, Summer, you have to communicate with your friends because they're actually here to support you. Even Jordan, when she had that conversation with Summer in the bathroom about what Natalie said, she didn't take that and she didn't get an attitude. And that's why I was like, yeah. When Jordan and Preston got in the confessional and was like, she was looking for a number one, but they were thinking, group minded. They were thinking that they were a trio. I was like,
I hated that part.
It did not. I was not moved. I did not emote. I was not moved. I was not teary eyed. I basically was like, Preston, just push this whore down. Just push her down and keep walking away. I would have pushed her down and kept walking away.
See, that's why I feel like
cover the friends of El Teddy in the name of Jesus. Make sure.
Oh, my friends love me, and I am a great friend. But I don't have these issues. I don't have these issues with my friends. My friends are not like that.
You know what? I as I'm going through years of life, and I know that I've lost friends, I've gained family, and I'm gonna try not to get teary-eyed. I think that what I loved about this scene is that one, Noel was good on unlocking her. Like, girl, there's something you need to say, and there's something that's going on. What is it? Share with us. And I feel like that Noel turned the key, and she was like, "Oh, I need to do this." And then to also note, she did this. So when you're trying to have a hard conversation, you're like, "Girl, let me Before I get in here, let me take a shot.
Right.
She decided this whole entire day, like, I'm going to face raw emotion, raw feeling, raw everything, and that's brave for someone who uses something else to hide that fact or to just get through things. She went through this day with raw, true, pure emotions, and for her to have these conversations, because she had to look inward and be sober and say,
I was still unmoved.
I'm so sorry that I've been affecting y'all life like that. I've been horrible. I've been going through so much, and it's not that our friendship is not heavy. Is that our friendship is heavy, or I feel like you're doing too much. It's just that we're so good of friends together, and I'm going through a space, and I feel like I've been there before, which is what I think it made me.
But I disagree, Busy. I have to disagree. I disagree because you about to go for another 10 minutes. What part do you disagree
because I didn't finish?
I know about them being such close friends, because if they were that close friends, they would have did more of what Noel did and recognized and said, you know what, my friend is going through something. Let me pull my friend to the side and really get down to what's going on. Jordan and Preston never did that. Preston around here trying to carry the tea. Preston around here trying to be everybody's mediator and didn't even realize that his friend is going through something. And I think that may be part of why she was saying it's hard to be friends with them, because they don't even see really that there's a whole lot going on there.
I don't think that she was trying to showcase that to them. I think that they saw her doing her outbursts or being.
What do you mean showcase that to her? When you see your friends reacting like that and emoting like she's been doing this whole summer, you as a friend should say, that's not how my friend usually is. I need to figure out what's going on with my friend.
Fair.
And they didn't even recognize that.
Fair.
I didn't have any emotions. She could have cried blood for me. Ooh. But I'm a Capricorn.
Well,
look, I felt a little something when they had that little conversation. It was definitely something to a wholesome moment, I should say. Okay, let's be very clear. Yeah. What else?
I had more to say, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah.
I mean, did we really talk about the fact that what's the name didn't like the fact that that the girl looked like Jordan and was getting mad at Amir?
We did, and that happened right after.
Yeah,
you a hoe, your mama's a hoe, your family's a hoe.
And my thing is this is like, Natalie, you are so insecure.
Yeah.
That a person that favors Jasmine a little bit, I mean by the hair, could get you that riled up. Like,
I don't think she cared about what he could have been looking at the Cookie Monster. I think the problem was that he said her name. I don't even think she was looking like who you talk about.
Yeah, she was bothered by just the name. She's intimidated by Jordan's name alone. Girl, you got some issues.
I think that was what her problem is. I don't think that it mattered who he was talking to. It wasn't just me that other one looked like a drag queen. And for the drag queen to look that consistent to Jordan, I was like, this is bad, bro.
She did not look like a drag queen.
She looked like a starter drag queen. She looked like a starter drag queen. She looked like a drag queen. She looked like a starter drag queen. She looked like Monday night. She like Monday nights.
Her wig calm down. Don't do her.
She looked like Monday nights in New York City.
Yes, I watched the Carlos King interview. JCMC4. I did.
I hated it.
Jasmine, right?
Yeah.
I don't watch anything with Carlos King because I don't like that woman.
What's it about? Like, what did they talk about?
So they talked about how the show got started, her relationship with Jordan, Silas and his deployment, her and Mariah's friendship. Yeah.
It was stupid. Hated it. And
I don't watch nothing.
Not interesting. And she felt like she should be first chair. I wrote that in our group chat.
Yeah.
Girl, and we'll pick you up from your first chair and put it on the end.
First chair is first chair present in the room with us?
I feel like when she broke it down, I was like,
I think for the first reunion, she should be first chair.
Yeah, and that's
I think we should
for
know
the first reunion.
they didn't have
After that, girl. Okay, girl.
I think we should know how integral she's been in the group, but that's it.
No, that's why I said just for the first reunion, girl, we can give you first chair, and after that, girl, go with God.
We can say, hey, y'all, she did everything.
I mean, since it's gonna be on Clubhouse anyway, we'll give you the raggedy Clubhouse first chair.
Give her a medal. Give her fifth place like we gave Nick and move on. At the end of the day, I'll drop the Summer and the Summer and Preston. Wait, what were we talking about?
We were talking about Amir and
we did get to Amir. You're a raggedy ass bitch, Natalie, and you jealous as fuck. And I don't like the fact that he can't be you shocked at something. You looking like, and you're like, is that Jordan? And here she go. Because her words were, it was just like, oh my God, is that Jordan? Yeah, because that's how I felt. Oh my God, is that Jordan?
Because I eat the lady out. Like when she walked by, I was
like, what was that?
She was like Jordan.
You wanted a moment but see, the girl wanted a moment so bad. I mean, look, we can move on off of that. It's not much else to say. We do get to some more parts of the show. I think that's when Nick kind of shares some words about his fallen friend, which was, a wholesome moment. And, I'm just going.
That was his line brother.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
As somebody who lost a line brother, matter of fact, I lost my back. That is a hard situation. Like I felt, now that you talk about when I got emotional, that was the part I was like, because I know what that feels like to lose your line brother. And I know that was probably a real hard situation. So I kind of felt for him on that. I still ain't crying on him, but I felt for him.
I'm a Libra, so when I see other people crying, I be getting, I don't know, I just feel like my energy just match other people's, and I'm like, oh my God, like, I was a little crying, even though I don't like you that much, I kind of felt bad, well, not bad, but I felt like, sad for him.
Yeah, it got me for sure. And
and then he cried in the confessional. I was like, damn.
Right. I was like, production, give him a tissue.
Like, for real.
Ravine says she lost her front, child. I lost my back. Yeah. So,
yeah.
But and then they took a Divine Nine picture. That was cute.
They all had that
real cute. Yeah. Shout out to Amir and Nick, because they did old school and new school sides. I said, yes, y'all better give old school and new school. I was here for
Amir?
Not Amir.
Alex. Not Amir. I'm sorry. Amir. I mean Nick and Alex, the Alex, 2A.
Because Amir was.
But Amir, you was about to get your ass whooped. Talk about you see my shoulders. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
And there were no shoulders to be found.
There was no shoulders there, sir. You don't even know what it takes to get shoulders.
That's the key to
like
that. Good.
Sir, you don't even know what it takes to get them shoulders all oily, sir.
Oh, okay. But Teddy got to show some demonstration.
I shimmied in my video. Y'all think they're gonna attack me?
Oh,
I don't think
the
so.
Sigma Gamma Rose might, because a lot of them shimmy.
Oh,
child, please don't fight me.
But yeah, they went modern and old school. I was like, yeah, it's old school.
Oh, but to answer your question, Busy.
Jonathan, you saw the old school side? I know you saw it, Jonathan.
This is tart cherry juice and another juice blend. Yeah,
okay. Look good.
Berry, I think you got berry, pomegranate. Yeah. I be mixing up my juice because that tart cherry juice be too tart.
I would love it.
That look good. So Phil shows
up. Y'all gonna have to give me a moment on this last scene.
Okay.
Wait, what last scene?
Let me tell you something. I've been screaming about this man descended from the Caucasus Mountains.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We didn't. He just said Phil shows up. Can we get to Phil?
We getting there.
Phil didn't even play no part. It didn't even matter. He came in there and said, "Oh,
this is
your show.
We on the Darren Green show."
Tell us.
Phil didn't have a big part on there. I just wanted to bring it up, just be like, oh, Phil just popped up in there.
He did come in. He felt like a fish out of water. He was like, "Let me. Should I go back?"
But he said everybody know Nick. Remember, he said, "Does everybody know Nick?"
Everybody know Nick.
I feel like he also felt underdressed and overwhelmed.
Oh, not feel a little hater.
I do feel like because he was like, "Dang, y'all making me want to go home and change." He didn't get the
I feel like he felt underdressed and overwhelmed. Yeah.
No, I don't do any vegan videos.
Ooh.
She only do it on the weekends. So,
bitch, I don't. This is a lifestyle.
This is a lifestyle.
This is a lifestyle. Y'all make sure y'all liking the video up, please. Please.
We only have 148 likes and we have 186 people and we had 200. So
come on. Now, okay, we can bring up.
And then Summer goes to sleep. I think she had a hard day. She deserved.
Oh yeah, Summer left. That's yeah. Well, I mean,
I forgot.
It was fine.
Yeah, I mean,
it was fine. Yeah. Because sometimes when you are around a group of drunk people and you're the sober one, it's not
annoying.
It's not the same. And I understand where she's coming from. So I didn't even give her too much because, look, girl, just sit this one out. We rather you remove yourself than to act a goddamn fool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of acting a goddamn fool, Bria boyfriend decided to dress up like a damn flamingo or had some flamingo costume gyrating around downstairs in the party. Now I'm gonna just say this, look, because I always love to ride a fence. I always got the opposing opinions and stuff like that. I mean, he was it was some secondhand embarrassment. I can understand why Brie was upset about that. I mean, but he was vibing.
He was not vibing. He was not vibing. He was really out of order and out of pocket.
I noticed how they went from a big ass group of people in the middle of the living room to him coming out with that flamingo. Everybody fucking dispersed. Like,
right, it killed the whole vibe. Like, it was a whole vibe, and he came out and people, but he did that last year when he came. He did that last year, Bria. You knew what you got in bed with. You know who you with. Don't come and try to be, you're embarrassing me. He's always an embarrassment. The only thing you like about him is his money. Let's just be clear.
And then it's like it wasn't that big of a deal, but read the room, and I try to give Simon the benefit of the doubt because
I don't give him shit. Fuck him and fuck his life.
Well,
Sorry,
okay.
I got no. I get no, and I'm sorry. But I get real passionate about these people descended from the Caucasus Mountains, and they come into our spaces, and then they try to make us uncomfortable. They always try to steal the show. They always try to be the spotlight. They never want to blend in, but when we go in their spaces, then they want to, make us afterthoughts and things like. We never do that. We're always so accommodating to them when we go in their spaces, and they come in our spaces, and now they want to take over and shit like that. No, I have no understanding for him. Send his ass off. Remember last year, he tried to buy the people off with the watches and all of that stuff. Sir, we don't need none of this, sir. We don't need you here. We don't need your money. We don't need all of this flamingos and shit. Go the fuck away from us. Get the fuck out of here. Go back over there with the white people. And Bria, you could take you and that raggedy ass dog with him because you wanted him. You let him enter your body. Since we doing that this summer, people entering people's bodies. Since you're letting him enter your body all of the time, then you need to let him enter spaces with you. Don't be ashamed of him now. That's your man.
Well,
you've been saying that the whole summer.
She was mad as hell.
She had me cracking up.
She said, "What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I told you not to wear that flamingo."
And that was the issue, though, because I felt her on that. Once they gave us the flashback of her blatantly saying that this is Nick's event, don't wear that, and then you go and wear it. First of all, this is her friend group. So if she's telling you this is not the time or the place to wear that, they told you where to wear it. They said wear it at the pool. But don't wear it to Nick's situation, his event. And here you go doing it again. That's why she was so pissed off, and that's why I was on her side with that. But I also do try to give Simon a little bit of leeway when it comes down to it because he's not American. It's like language barriers and everything. I mean, he heard what the hell she said. But I'm just saying, like, he don't really.
He probably be doing that stuff where he from.
Yeah,
no. But
no. This wasn't even that kind of party. You had people dressed up.
You have to
people dressed
figure
up
out.
and
You have a partner who is telling you, do not do this. Do not put that on. Don't wear this. This is and this is why I wanted to make sure that we talked about Phil coming to the party, because he came into the party was like, oh dang, y'all dressed up, man. Should I go home and change? Because this was a classy event, girl, for the classy base, for the people who are here to have champagne, okay, and cocktails. Maybe we'll do a little swag.
He was even dressed. He was even dressed.
We needed something classy. And then for you to bring your sweaty downstairs in a flamingo costume, you're disrespectful AF. And the reason why I don't give pause, and the reason why, and I told my partner this because we was talking about it, let's reverse the roles and all of the people was white and only one black person was there, these hoes will be given no grace.
Oh yeah.
Who's that black man on the table? Who's that black man wearing the costume? This is a classy event. Get them out of here. Get the niggas out of here. Like they would immediately talk stuff about us, put us out, and everything. And your girlfriend told you verbatim. Now, I can't remember if it was Summer or Shaniza who was in the room who was like, well, these are places I think you could possibly wear this. But either way, your girlfriend said no. She said no. And I don't care if we are having pepperoni pizza with sausages on the side or Papa John's, whatever. Don't wear that. We gonna eat in our Versace this pizza. And that's that. And now here you go, and we giving excuse to the drunk white man with the flamingo on and saying, oh, he's just trying to do. No, because if the roles were reversed and we was the only black person, they'll be calling us all types of N-words and everything. Acting a fool and probably asking, can someone get him removed? Why is he on the counter?
I just want to say
costume.
I just want to say for this alleged businessman, if he was having some business soiree down to the Belgium and some shit, and she came in there, you know, all assed out, twerking and shit, acting all crazy, cooning it up, he would have something to say. Time and fucking place. Time and his ass got drunk.
You can't be that for the flamingo costume.
And he was out of control.
Yeah, he didn't do too much though. It was a read the room type of situation. Regardless of whatever, I was not okay with him doing that, and it solidified it more knowing that Bria told him not to do it, and he did it anyway. And
the host had an issue.
Yeah.
The host, Nick was like, "What is this? What is going on? Can somebody?" And that's, to be honest, that's the only person who needs to say, "Somebody stop this bullshit."
Okay.
The host was like, what's going on here?
Did y'all see Tasia? She was like, it's okay. Like she was trying to like talk him down from.
Wait, who?
Tasia
was like,
I didn't see that part. I didn't see Tasia.
Yeah, she's like, it's okay. Like he wasn't making a big deal, but you could see he was like visibly annoyed by
upset and annoyed. Yeah. And then here he comes.
He had every right to be.
He's slamming his costume down. Girl, if you don't take your ass upstairs.
Yeah, because that's where he lost me too. Like, excuse me, don't have no attitude and then just leave this big ass costume on the table.
He had to hide that in the closet too.
I was happy that Bria moved it. Like,
she hid that shit. Wait a minute.
Because somebody said in the comments, can we address Bria's kitten heels?
Was it a heel? I thought those were flats.
They was flats. Yes, I was like, once she was in her room and she had her legs crossed and her shoes was exposed, I said,
"Wait, those are flats." I don't think she had on kitten heels.
Not kitten heels, honey.
They were flats.
I was so confused. Yes, and then what was hilarious to me too was Bria trying to yank the shit off of his body, like when it was still.
She was like, "You better take this." Hey, you know what? And I will say it was one of the realest moments that I saw when Bria was like, he talked about his frat brother, he talked about people dying, he talked about all of that stuff, and then you put on this costume. This is like embarrassing.
Of the situation, yes, and that
not the farting was diabolical. So wait, but he was farting.
Girl, they said it smelled like.
Where was you at? Bitch, you must have went and got a drink or something.
They said it smelled like booty all over there.
When Bria, I think when Bria was trying to yank it off of him,
he probably was farting because he was
nervous as hell.
Baby, Natalie said it smelled like booty. And then who was that? I think it was Jasmine. She was like, "What is that smell?
What is that smell?" The girl was like, "Girl, it smells bad over here. It's not us." The girls
that
were
part took the whole crew out. Like,
the girls was like, "What the fuck? What is that in the air?"
Baby,
the girl said, "It smelled like booty, straight booty hole."
Bounce that ass.
No,
okay.
It was Alex and Shanice like moving as soon as they seen her yanking that. They both moved out the way.
I will say they did. They didn't even try to step in, and so I didn't know what I was. But I guess I try not to stay in couples' business unless it gets too physical. But she was pulling that. She was yanking that flamingo.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Get over here." When I say she was upset, and I'm glad when she went upstairs, it gave me a new vision into like how Bria feels. And I was like, you know what? That's actually very nice. He was like, I don't even have to like the man, but he talked about his frat brother dying. He talked about all of this stuff, girl. And you coming down here with the flamingo costume on?
I love that. It did make me, and I didn't even call that out in my review, but when she said it in a moment, like this is Nick's event, you know, in regards to his friend, I was like, that's a very thoughtful thing. Like, that was very thoughtful from somebody coming from somebody like Bria, in which we see that a lot of things have to go her way and revolve around her. It kind of gave me like,
and she started the day she didn't even care. She didn't even want to clean or do nothing, and she ended the day like, no, this is something that's serious to him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But even then, it's like, but you know that this is something serious. So what's the issue with just cleaning up the bathroom? Y'all have company. It's not just Nick's company.
I think she looked at it as just like a regular event. Like, girl, we all had these events, and I'm not helping with this one. But by the end of the day, she was ready to find her own boyfriend for it. So,
but also clean up too. Because I seen somebody comment earlier. They was like, but they are on vacation. I don't give a fuck if y'all on vacation. You
still got to clean up when you're on vacation.
If you feel like you don't want to clean up on vacation, that's when you hire help. But regardless of whatever, these dishes need to get fucking clean.
Period. So I believe after that, the episode ends.
Yep.
We got a glimpse of what's happening next episode. Like I said,
I'm telling you, if those ladies bring up Nick be a touchy-feely next episode, like I'm dog walking them hoes. I'm dog walking all the hoes. I'm telling you now. Well, I'm telling you, I'm a dog walk them.
It's your channel next week.
Yeah, so we got to go to Dale Teddy's channel.
Yes.
I'm scared, mommy.
Right.
We should be.
Well,
that was a good show. It was a good panel.
It was.
Yeah, we got into the things. Everybody can go around, tell us what y'all got going on, what's going on, where they can find you. I'm pretty sure most of y'all subscribers already over here, child. So I mean, but y'all can go around the room.
I don't know these people in the chat. No, I'm joking. I'll start. I think I'm gonna be reviewing selling the OC because I watched the clip today and I was like, what are these people selling the OC?
Oh.
The girls look like they were arguing about it gave Candy versus Portia, but you say you wanted to eat my so like that's what they was arguing. I was thinking,
okay, I'm gonna have to tune in because I seen them talking about it. Hey Harold, I seen them talking about it on Twitter, and I was like,
what y'all
talking about?
When did this come back on? Because I watch all the selling.
So I think I'm gonna have to watch that one. It's just everything was just going too much. I watched the clip. And then they were arguing. I said, this is a lot. They were talking about threesomes who was letting people's beds. And I was like, I gotta tune in. Outside of that, I'm still doing Martha's Vineyard, Summer House Marthas Vineyard. Every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I do a parody hot topic show where I talk about hot topics, gossip, and news in a form of like a business setting. And I think that's pretty much everything. RuPaul's Drag Race will be starting soon, so I'm going to be covering that this season. And I'm going to get started on The GOAT, which I feel like is on Amazon Prime. And one of my faves, Davon Rogers from Big Brother, is on there.
Come on, Davon, I love her.
Yeah, so it's gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna see if I can get her to do them with me. This is gonna be a hard sell, but we'll work it out. It's not that difficult. So I think that's all of the things. And Big Brother will be coming up soon, so we'll start all of that all over again. Sakina.
So you just gave me an idea because, like I said, I watched Selling Sunset, Selling OC. I did watch, Selling Tampa. If y'all are interested in, knowing my views on Selling Tampa, I do have a review up for that. It's just like a season thing because when it comes down to Netflix shows, they put everything out. They do that. I just do a whole, just one episode about what's going on. So I'll probably do that with Selling OC. Because I always got a lot to say about them hoes. I don't like Alex, the one Alex, because I know it's two of them. But anyway, yeah. So I'm probably gonna do that, and then I do this selling this Summer House Marthas Vineyard, and that's all I'm doing right now. There's nothing out there. That's why I'm like I might have to steal busy idea because.
Girl, you have some idea. Go ahead, do it.
Might be anything to talk about, but yeah, that's it. Go ahead, Eddie.
Well, next Sunday, one of my favorite shows from last season starts back. Interview with the Vampire season 2 is coming out, and yes, I will be reviewing it. Like I did last season. So excited. I thought about reviewing this season of The Circle from Netflix, but I'm watching it and it's just okay for me this season of The Circle. But right now my big thing will be Interview with the Vampire. I also try to go live every afternoon around 5-ish, between 5 and 5:15, Monday through Friday. I have Silly Saturdays on Saturdays around noonish. Also, really, B and I have a platform called Teacher Project 2.0 that you can find on YouTube where we talk all things education. And I do in addition to this panel, I do a panel on RuPaul's Drag Race. And that will be starting up when All Stars Season 9 starts on May 17th. And I think that is everything. Yes.
Okay, period. Hope you guys enjoyed the live. We about to get up out of here. Y'all already know what y'all can do. Follow me at the Darren Green Show. We just came out with a new episode earlier this day, so definitely check it out. And I'll be back with.
Oh yeah, and the Chasing Dallas panel. I'm sorry.
Oh, you doing that?
Yeah, we have a panel on Chasing Dallas.
Y'all gonna do Chasing LA?
Chasing LA ain't doing Chasing LA. Ain't no
what?
Chasing LA right
now. They done?
Yeah, they ain't. Well, as of right now, we don't know when they coming back on it.
Well, if they come back and you do a panel, I want to be on it because that's the only franchise. That's the only show I watched on there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, I mean, I just couldn't get into anybody. No shade to nobody else, but it's just like
it just wasn't for you.
It's not that it wasn't for me. Yeah. Like I interviewed a lot of the people that was on Chasing LA, and then I was kind of like invested in the show, but for a certain time. But yeah, I just tried to get into the other shows. It was just like, oh, okay, Atlanta's cute. DC is alright, Anyway, see y'all later.
All right, y'all.
We have fun.
See you next week.
We're on my channel next week. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Be very afraid.
We will be.